it's Brandy. I am here to share with you my first project for the hashtag lovefallart. The fall for us here in the Mayette household is all about birthdays. We have 4 birthdays in about 2.5 weeks. Mine is first at the end of September. A week later is my twins. And about a week and a half after that is my husband's. So for my fall art project, I will be sharing all of the birthday prep I am doing for my kids' 2nd birthday. They will be 2 at the beginning of October. We are throwing them their first large birthday party with friends. And so I am in the process of making invitations, decorations, and party favors. So I will be sharing all of that with you. So this tutorial is on this little monster invitation. So he just has a cute little monster face, and then on the inside it's all matted, and that's where I'll put my invite information. So let's get started. So to make this, we are going to start with a piece of cardstock that is 8.5 by 11, and we are going to cut it down to 5.5. So it'll be straight in half, so you'll get 2 invitations out of every sheet of 8.5 by 11. So I'll start with just one right now. Pull out my cutter and pull over my scoreboard. So for this invitation, I am going to score it at 2.5 and 6.5. And then I'm just going to press my folds with my band folder. And then for the eyes, I just use a circle die cut. I just use the sizzix circles number 2. It comes with multi-sized circles, so I just use the two smallest for my eyes. And they measure. I cut the bigger part circle out of white cardstock, and it's a 1.5 inch circle. And I cut the smaller circle out of black cardstock, and it's a 1 inch circle. And that'll make my eyes. I'm just going to grab my quick dry tacky glue from Scotch. Throw a little blob of glue on. Stack my circles. I personally don't care if they're a little wonky, because a goofy-eyed looking monster is not really going to make a difference. And that's how I do the eyes. So I'm going to let those dry for a second. And then to make the little teeth, I just take a scrap strip of the white cardstock, and I cut it to 3/4 of an inch, and I'm just going to make a little square, so it's 3/4 inch, not only long, but short, so I get a little teeny kind of square like this. And then I just take my scissors and I chop it from corner to corner, and it doesn't matter which corners because it's a square. So I'm going to adhere my eyes and everything on the larger flap, which will be my top, so that's my 2.5 inch flap. So I'm going to start with adhering my teeth. To adhere the teeth, I find it easiest to use a zig glue pen. I find that the liquid glue I make a mess with, and my tape runner, it's just too much for what I need. My glue pen's dying. And I try to center them. I'm not really too concerned about them being perfect or straight, because again, it's a little goofy monster and no one really cares because they're monsters. So I'm just going to throw those on there. So that'll be on the inside. And I glued those right on the inside of the larger flap, and then my eyes go on the outside. So I'm going to throw some glue on those. So there's our monster face. And then to do the inside mat, I just grabbed black cardstock. And again, it's 8.5 by 11 sheet. It's just, this brand happens to just be the Recollections brand. I buy it when it's on sale. My card is, the width-wise is 5.5, so I'm going to cut the mat at 5.25, so I have an 1/8 inch border around the outside edge. So on the 11.5 inch side, I'm going to cut it at 5.25. Let me get it lined up. And then I will cut the different mats at 2 1/4. There we go, not 4, 2 1/4. This is my top section. 3 3/4, and I will put all of the measurements in the box down below. The last section will be 1 3/4. Chop that right there. And again, you can get 2 cards from one sheet of colored cardstock and 1 sheet of black cardstock. I'm just using Tombow Mono permanent adhesive for my tape runner. I have an ATG gun. I just figured for the video it would be easier to use my little tape runner. And that way you guys could see more. All my mats on, and then my card is pretty much done. To make I made 25 of these cards, or 20, actually I think I did 26 because it's an even number. That way I had plenty, like if I messed one up when I was doing whatever, I had an extra. I did it in stages, so I first cut all of my cards, like my colored cardstock, in half. And then I then I scored everything, and then I sat in front of the TV and I ran my sizzix dye through my sizzix machine about a gazillion times to make eyes. And I cut out all 4 circles because I figured the other larger shapes I will use in my when I put those together, make eyes, because I'll use those in other parts of my party decor, which I'll show you guys later on in the week. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little card tutorial. It's a cute little fast invitation, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another #LoveFallArt. Thanks, and I'll see you tomorrow.